Hi, my name is Nicola. It's been a while since I've been doing anything with this channel, and I've been going through a lot this year that I think I want to just talk about. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I know 800's like a lot, but I don't think it's actually a lot in terms of viewership and that. I just wanted to go for some few things. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Nicola. I am currently looking towards an acting career. Before anyone starts anything, yes, I know it's a brutal career. Yes, I'm aware that a lot of it is time, money, and effort, and yes, a lot of times it is rejection, but that's just knowing how that career is, and it's always like that. But when I say I want an acting career, I am someone who is looking forward towards a career that is rewarding, where I'm doing something that I generally love, and whether that is being an actress and lots of plays and lots of, different things like television shows or movies, that's great. It could even lead to things like career coaching, or being an acting coach, a lot of different avenues, and I don't know where it's going for, but look, I'm just trying out all things. But I'm just currently doing some acting classes. I currently do Meisner classes, which have been really helpful, learning different techniques and just knowing how to do the different techniques. I've actually been putting them and implementing them. I've been learning them and implementing them in my auditions lately, and it's been pretty great. So there's that. And also towards the end of the year, I am also going to do more screen acting training, which will guarantee me more connections to people and networking. So we're going in a great direction. Fun fact about me, I'm very much someone that's superficial, and I love seeing that my left hand, which will be your right that you'll see, but it's my left hand here, it does itch, and usually that means often good things happen, meaning that something good will happen, whether it's a request for an audition or anything like that. So pretty good. So why am I making this video? Look, as I said before the start, there was a couple of things that have happened this year, and I just wanted to go over a few of them. Nothing to do bad with acting at all. Acting is always going to be up and down, and it's just a process and a journey every actor goes through. I'm not giving up on my dream. If you're an actor, neither should you. Please don't. I'm also makeup free at the moment. I was about to do an audition, and then my family were like, oh, we're busy today, so that'll be a later on thing. So gonna get that done today. It's just in general, just life stuff, So I've gone through the process of having multiple different jobs. I think any actor goes through that, where they have multiple jobs or they get a full-time job, but the full-time job can be very draining. My acting coach that I'm going to be going back to, she's been really big on a big believer about, making sure. Sorry, my mum came home and it took a while for her to kind of just get in, so there's that. So look, there's been a lot of, things that have happened, a lot of job changes. I've been lucky and fortunate enough to have at least 2 jobs. I was working a work from home job, and that unfortunately had let me go. It was casual, so it wasn't a casual contract, so they do have the right to let me go. It was just that it was really bad timing because I don't have anything to fall back on, and it was also something that gave me work consistently. My other 2 jobs, I love them because they are reliable and they do fall back onto a lot of, they'll call me up when they need me, but again, it's not enough shifts. So kind of at the moment now, a bit struggling on trying to find jobs, and I thought, while I'm just applying for work, and I've got a job interview tomorrow, so fingers crossed. It is for a waitstaff position, but they are offering part-time, casual. I am just looking at something maybe more part-time, just so I've got more days to work, sort of thing, and it just works around with, doing the acting and everything like that. So been a lot of things like that back and forth, which has made me kind of abandon this channel a little bit. I haven't been consistently uploading a lot of like my self-tapes to just see like progression. But on the good note, I've got a grey screen, and sometimes I go back and forth of my wall from my room to my grey background that I use. I've actually got a better setup of a ring light that I use for the moment that has better lighting, so it makes it so much more better to actually do a lot of the auditions. It can be a bit distracting if you can see the ring light there, but I have nothing else to do. Trying to look forward towards maybe investing in more things. Definitely another microphone to help actually capture better sound for when doing audition tapes. In terms of my acting plan, I'm still looking for a new agent. I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and find someone good just yet. I'm gonna go to my acting agent soon, so we're gonna be working on a few scenes and just getting the there. Just takes time because, again, like I said, I've just had a lot of things happen, and it's normal, you know, and there's no burnout or anything like that. It's a lot of stuff of just things of just, you know, getting something that is promising of flexibility and, you know, permanent work, and then just kind of being burnt and let down with that. And it sucks because unfortunately it wasn't even anything like I'd asked too much time off or anything like that. I was doing what I could, and it's just a startup business that just hired way too early. So I think in that regard, I think they were a bit too immature about, you know, hiring out. But look, what can you do? It just happens. Yeah, just something that, you know, next time try to thing, and just applying for other jobs. So that's what I can do, is all I can do at the moment. But yeah, just anything part-time or casual is what I'm looking for. This isn't an open interview or anything like that. I'm struggling because job market in Australia it's really bad. It's really bad. So this leads me now to what this channel is about. I primarily am just going to keep posting up my self-tapes of my acting because I definitely see a lot of improvement from the start of this year to now, and there's quite a lot. I'm definitely going to a lot of workshops. When I invest in a workshop and I put the money towards it, and it gives me what I need, where I'm working and meeting with people in the industry and just getting some insight from them on how, you know, how to do a proper self-tape, what casting directors are expecting. You know, I think essentially also I'm going to start a second channel, as I think this is a personal one, just to post up my personal like portfolio of things that I've done, whether that's just my show reel, my self-tape auditions. I'll be doing that on my Instagram as well, just posting up more, I think, just to get more engagement with people and more people in the industry that can see my stuff, to get networking opportunities, which would be great. And also just personal growth as well, and just self-motivation. And the second channel I primarily be using as more of a hobby thing. I'm trying to get back into video editing. I used to be big on it, and now I've just been back and forth. I've been lazy, and now I'm like, you know what? I have the time when I can now. Might as well do it. So who knows where it'll go? I don't know if it's going to monetize anything or anything like that, but might as well give it a go and see how we go. So yeah, a lot of those things. Also, if you haven't noticed, I have lost a lot of weight. I've been very big on being healthy and being continuously watching what I've been eating and exercising, so getting back to gym. I would love to start doing maybe shorts and stuff on here as like a personal thing again, to show off how I've been working out, how much weight I've been losing. Again, most people are probably going to think, well, you're doing this in a very toxic community and a very toxic industry. I get it, but it was also personally something that I was struggling with because of a lot of depression from the start of this year. If you don't know, I actually lost my job last year, and that had really set me back to the point that I had to survive on things like door dashing, and then just going from one job to another. Again, with those jobs, really great what they gave me, but again, they kind of let me down on what the promises were when I asked if I could have just like full-time flexibility or part-time flexibility, you know, like, and I mean by full-time, I mean like full-time casual flexibility, where I can work the full-time hours but being casual, or having part-time opportunities, so then that if I had to take time off I get paid for it, or sick leave or anything like that. And just a lot of letdowns from that. So been pretty hard. So hopefully with my job interview tomorrow, we can get something, and it will be great, and it will be fantastic, and that, and just staying positive and everything, and just keep pushing through the everything, you know, because it is hard. It is a very hard life at the moment. Very hard life at the moment. I didn't expect that at this point now I'd still be at home and everything like that. I kind of hoped I would be out renting, but again, current rental crisis in Australia, it's not good. So what does this mean for the channel? I will be trying to upload more consistently. I am not really fussed about the views on this one. This one I treat more as like a personal thing. If you're wanting to subscribe and seeing how my personal growth from where I'm at now will grow, who knows, next 6 months I will get a new agent and I'll be on different shows and this and that, and people will be like, wow, she had a YouTube channel, look where she's at. There's that opportunity. Or it could take a couple of years, and it does happen, but you know, essentially it is just keeping the momentum up, keeping positive, and just trying to just talk myself into positive. It's been a bit like very depressing because I've just like, I don't know what to do now. That's where it is at the moment. So I will be posting more videos, maybe some short vlogs about 10 minutes long, just to give up some updates, maybe just hear me yapping about stuff or whatever. you know, try to post up shorts as well. I know my shorts usually do really well when I show my dogs and stuff, but again, like I said, it's more of a personal fun thing. If anything, you know, I don't see as it taking off as a career influencer or anything like that. I don't want it to, essentially. I think it would just be easier if I just had something where I could just do things on my own. And the second channel would be more of a faceless channel where I just do more video essays. So one of my video essays I have on here, I'm probably going to take it off and actually pop it onto there. Some of the other ones I'll probably just delete because they don't really match the channel vibe that I'm going for. And just redoing things and stuff like that, and just, yeah, just going from there and just having fun, and I will try to update you guys later. Thank you for everyone who's been here, that's been watching my stuff. I know that one of my videos has quite a lot of views, which is this one here. I really do appreciate it. That was one that I done last year that was actually really good, and had a lot of people who worked professionally in the industry telling me how there's potential there. I've had many people telling me my potential in screen acting, so I definitely have what it takes. It's just a matter of the willpower, not being burnt out, just building thick skin, which, you know, if I'm already struggling to find an actual proper job to get an income, well then that's the same thing with acting. You just have to build thick skin and just keep pushing through. You're gonna get so many no's before someone gets a yes. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this short video I thought I'd make, just to clarify on a few things. And yeah, we'll see you around. Bye.